Australian. And the name was Rhoda Roberts.
Oh, yes.
Very famous Australian.
Oh, yes.
Not to be bloody famous as none of us know of.
Like the rest of her race, she achieved so much. She coined the term "welcome to country."
Oh, okay, well, fair enough. I was born in this, so I don't need any Roberts.
Anyway, her race has achieved so much. Most of you aren't aware, I'll just hear this at the beginning, that Kathy Freeman, she lit the flame at the Sydney 2000 Olympics, and even though so many athletes went to so many different Olympics and won so many medals, Dawn Fraser went to 4 Olympics, and they gave the honour to Kathy Freeman to light the cauldron. So the others just got to hold the torch. And the reason why she got such an honour was because she had won a silver medal previously. And that was the only reason why she achieved that status. We know she won a gold medal after that. To light the cauldron, she did a silver medal. So I thought she must have achieved so much in her life. So I bought the series of Who Do We Think We Are, and the one with Kathy Freeman in it, to see what she achieved. And she's the reason why she's held such high esteem in her race is because there were 3 people that really stood out, while other people who had Who Do We Think We Are had ancestors that were either royalty or infamous gangsters or someone famous. She actually had an uncle. Her father had a bridge named after him, the local bridge. She had an uncle that went to Gallipoli in World War I, and she had another uncle that had a job, and that was it. So she.
So how am I related to this story?
You're not. That's why we're married. To explain. In my speech, everyone knows Rita. I'm going to tell you things about Rita that you don't.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay.
A lot of you are old enough to have heard of a musician by the name of Don Burrows. He's actually one of the greatest musicians produced by Australia. I knew him. He was famous for saxophone, clarinet, flute. But he was actually Rita's guitar teacher.
He was my teacher.
Oh. Wow. How about that?
Jeannie Little presented Rita with a camera that she won. And Rita won the first microwave in New South Wales.
I did.
Wow.
First microwave ever in New South Wales.
Oh my gosh.
And can you guess who her bus driver was for school?
Dame Edna Everidge.
Smith.
Oh.
When he started driving buses, he was our bus driver.
He stole all your ideas.
Shortly after we were married, we went to one of my school friends' wedding, and she said, "Oh, how did this guy get here?" The guy sitting next to us on our table happened to be deputy principal of her school.
And your friend.
Yeah, my school friend. Not proud of it, but one of Rita's school friends was Julia Morris.
Really?
Rita cringes every time she sees her on TV. And Rita almost got to work with the Wiggles until they stole her job.
Really?
Took my job.
Like going to Rita's shows, I used to tell her, take advance bookings because it costs people money, they'll turn up and they'll go ahead with it. And I said, never take a check. And we went to one children's party at Centennial Park. I said, oh, well, don't worry, these people should be wealthy enough. You won't have a problem. So she comes, I just wait in the car as usual and just read a book. And when she came rushing out of the party and said to me, they gave me a check. I said, okay. I said, what's the name of the check? She said, Sherry Lee Hitchcock.
Oh my God.
I said, that's okay. We'll accept that check. She was the mistress of the third richest man in Australia, Richard Pratt.
Did it bounce?
No.
I'll tell you a true story about her later.
Rita would have bounced her head if the
Interacted with Sherry Lee a lot over the years, although I think that time that Richard Pratt asked her to sit on his knee was probably more memorable. And one of Rita's friends, who was famous, but she's getting old now, with Maria Benuti.
Oh,
Great
Maria.
character.
We met a really nice lady at one of the charity functions, and apparently she was put on our table so that by the organiser of the event. That was what was his name? Max Markson, and he put her on our table because he wanted us to meet her, and so we came with Louis and Gina to that function, and we thought, okay, we'll introduce them to some nice celebrities. So we introduced them to Jeff Fennick. Louis said, no, we met him. And I introduced them to the blonde lady that was sitting next to him, because I was here and Louis was next to me. And then Emily was next to him. And she says, oh, hi, I'm Emily. I'm just sorry, I'm not very well. I'm just recovering from meningitis.
Oh my God.
Louis said, oh, grabs his cigarette packet, goes outside, and he spent the whole night smoking outside because he thought she had meningococcal. That was Emily. He was the owner of the late night.
Oh wow.
Who stays here in Sydney?
She's not well. She's not well at the moment. Otherwise, she said she would have come to us.
Yeah.
She always flies up for our birthdays. And Rita got to meet John Howard because Rita was one of the organisers for the Paralympics in Sydney 2000, and we got to sit with him at a dinner at Parliament House.
I sat in the Parliament House. I sat right next to him.
And he's someone who we haven't seen for a little while. We'd like to catch up again, and because Rita is the friend, she's a friend of the daughter of Vladimir Putin's political and financial advisor.
Yes.
Actually, science and political advisor.
We had them here for breakfast one morning.
We've had dinners with her many times. Aside from that, all the Channel 9 stars, Radio 2GB stars, she's met through Barbie, and she's done parties for all of the celebrities. But Australia's got an artist who is still alive and very, very famous, but not that famous overseas, but he will be. That's Charles Village. I've become friends with Charles over the years, and he actually really liked us so much that we flew to LA with them, him and his wife Krista, and we went to the Playboy Mansion with them, and
The lights. Wow.
and that's
We
where we
went
met.
to Hugh Hefner's birthday party.
Yeah, that's where we met Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah. I went and sat by the pool with him and had
Charles
cocktails all
Village
afternoon. Yeah.
charges $11,000 for a portrait, and he did 2 portraits of Rita while we were there.
And I didn't pay him.
He did it for free. One photo regret Rita has, because she always likes to take photos with celebrities. Likes to take photos with celebrities.
Oh
Yeah.
And
Cousins,
at
plagiaries.
Hugh Hefner's place, one of our friends called over to meet a celebrity, and it was so noisy. And he introduced me to him, and I was talking with him for a while when Rita came looking for me. He said, "Oh, Rita, quick, I have a photo here with a celebrity." So Rita stands next to him, smiling.
No, I asked you who it is. You said,
No,
don't worry about
you
it.
didn't ask. She's smiling, has the photo, and says, "Who's that?" And I said, "That's Ron Jeremy, the biggest porn star in the world." Rita.
Yeah, because
Don't encourage me.
because size matters.
Rita's had a very long friendship with Lee Lovett, who is Hugh Hefner's mother-in-law. Crystal's mother.
Crystal's mother and I get along. She's one of my besties in LA.
And can you guess who asked Rita to be a friend on Facebook?
Who?
Big Arnie.
Arnie Schwartzy.
Yeah.
He asked her to be his friend.
He went into my DMs. And I thought it was a scam, but it wasn't.
Oh wow.
He phoned me.
Are you sure, Rita?
Yeah, I know.
Here's another interesting one that Rita never talks about.
This is not South because I don't get any juicy stuff.
You all know how much Rita likes going out. Having a drink,
No.
socialising.
No.
We used to go to Westfield and Miranda to go shopping, and I'd always buy the food and then come back and sit down with Rita. But I'd come back and sit down with Rita, and she's always with someone. One time it was this really big, hulking big guy, and quietly spoken. And it turned out, she said, he came up to chat her up. She said, "Oh no, I'm married." I said, "Oh, that's okay. There's no one here. I don't believe you." So anyway, he's sitting down making himself comfortable, and then he sees me walking up with food. And she said, "Oh, here comes my husband now." He looks up and he just got up and left quick. Jason Stevens, Cronulla forward.
Nice.
Similarly, she did a Barbie show, and this guy sadly lost his wife several years later. But he tried to approach her twice to parties because he had 3 kids. He loved Barbie, so same sort of thing happened. Saw me coming up. He quieted down, shook hands, and walked off very quickly. Went to Morley. Rita went to India. She was invited to go to India to, well, basically Zarifa. She invited her to go to India because of the charity work that they do. When Rita got there, it turned out she was awarded Woman of the Decade and sat with, and was invited with the Indian royal family.
I had dinner with the royal family.
Yeah. And
Did anyone here know India had a royal family? I didn't.
No,
I didn't know. Does anyone know that they had?
no, I didn't know. No.
You did?
I did.
Oh.
all of them.
Yes,
We have a photo of our daughter.
of your daughter. Yeah. Who did she take after? Do you think?
I don't know. Anyway, on that trip to India, Rita was invited to go, or requested to go back to India to help update some accommodation for some orphans. And it turned out it was in the war zone on the border of Pakistan and India. So that was another adventure that she went into.
They hadn't seen a wall till Rita got there.
Started one. And everyone knew that for 21 years after for the first 21 years of her marriage, we owned a Lamborghini. That wasn't enough. Her father said to her, "Come up to the come up to the farm, I want to show you my Lamborghini. She said, yeah, right. So we go up there and he's got a white Lamborghini tractor.
He bought a brand new, yeah. He bought a brand new. He goes up, he said to me, "Oh, you've got a shitbox, look at my tractor."
Anyway, does anyone know about Rita's modelling career?
No, we don't need it. They don't need to know that.
If you came to our old house in San Susi, you would have seen her portrait up right around the lounge room. Yeah. Because Rita did some catwalk modelling back in the early 90s.
Her Chinese company, I was 5'2", and that's the only ones that will take me. 5'2".
Thinking about
If I was going to walk, I'd roll.
her exploits in Asia, we went to Vietnam. And Rita at the time was about a size 6 and very, very skinny. And she wanted to go dress shopping and shoe shopping in Vietnam.
As you do.
Yeah, in Hanoi, I think it was.
Yeah.
And so she walks into this wedding dress shop, and she starts trying on dresses. And the Vietnamese woman said, You, get out of my shop. You're too fat. You stretch my clothes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's still alive.
Not now.
Ah.
Where you rub your feet, because you might be a little bit shallow.
Rita's first business, after we got married in 1989, Rita's first business was making birthday and wedding cakes.
That's why that looks so good.
And now she does hypnotherapy and mindset and many other things. But she also used to do work on trucks and heavy machinery as a driver and mechanic. Just to talk about Louis and Gino, they're Greg. Julius Caesar arrived in Egypt and asked where Cleopatra was. And he was told she was in bed with hepatitis. He said, those damn Greeks are everywhere. Some other things you might not know about Rita was she won 2023 humanitarian award in India, same year Woman of the Decade, and the Life Achievement. In 2011 she won the Local Business Champion for Barbie Children's Entertainment. 2012 she won the Small Business Champion for Barbie Children's Entertainment. And one that I guarantee none of you know, except maybe the kids, that Rita went to James Gowan acting school. And June Dally Watkins for portraits. And she also... went to Inspectors Institute. And I forced her to get a diploma in finance. She went to Ghana to do the hypnotherapy studies. Thanks for flying from the Gold Coast and doing all the work so I didn't have to.
Yeah, so we've got it on camera now.
Thanks to Anthony for returning from the Thanks for Joshua for helping Louis with the huge recovery. And to Francis, celebrating the again. Don't know what I'm doing.
Careful what you wish for.
The thing that describes everyone's described marriage is Rita in different ways, but the one that really brings it home for me with me when I saw it. This happened here on lying on a hospital bed and not going to care. One doctor said to the other, "That's sad, she's flatlined. We've lost her." The nurse said, "That's a shame. Her husband was finally been able to rest and lying there." Suddenly the woman said, "Bolt upright, called out, honey, could you do me a favour, give me a glass of water?"
Oh. Good speech.
Nice
work, Ben.
Well done, Salvo Barbagallo. It's Rita's husband, giving a great speech there as always.
All these people made me get up and get off that mat.
Would anyone like a drink? Would anyone like another gin tasting or biscuit tasting that's in front of the
Beautiful birthday party. Dame Rita Rose. Beautiful Rita Barbagallo.
Alrighty, now, okay, I'm obviously going to sing this song now, but I'll give you a little why I wanted to do this. We would go and have drinks on the beach in Darwin, opposite Seawall.
Yep.
Every day.
Looking for the crocodile.
Yes, yes. And she's got an angelic voice. She does sing. CDs and And
Alright, we'll see if we can get the mic working. And Imelda may be singing very soon. Beautiful way to celebrate birthday with good friends. Celebrating, acknowledging each other, being thankful for the beautiful people in our lives. We love Rita, so grateful for her, and what a beautiful birthday party she's put together here. Back soon, maybe with some singing for you. Alright, have a beautiful day.